Okay, I'm thinking these are just warehouses. There's a Buc-ee's about half a mile north and west of here. I'm going to make a separate video on that. There's a construction porta potty over there. I can zoom in on that. That's it, kind of right there. But these go about a quarter of a mile. There's several series of buildings. Now there's some type of retail shopping. But I'm going to make a separate video of that sign. Main thing I wanted to do here, I'm going to cover the new lights for parking out there. So there's lights there. So I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure if these are warehouses or if these are part of that retail shopping construction. But they don't look like they look like warehouses. So I'm kind of thinking that's what they are. I can't see the north side, but yeah, they kind of look more ominous, more. But let me show you. Across the street is hundreds of these things. The valley, about a quarter of them of these structures are owned by Amazon. But a bunch of these Amazon warehouses around here. But let me show you. Of course, across that's Bullard Avenue, about a quarter mile west of here. But those are. Let me see if I can zoom in on those. Yeah, I was zoomed in. Those are like apartments. There's a bunch of those too. But let me get back to these warehouses. Now, I have this theory. I'm not sure. I'm sure I'm not alone on this, but there are tons of these warehouses unoccupied. There's no business in there. Most of them will have one business, and that'll be about it. The rest of the structure will be unoccupied, finished but unoccupied. There's tons of these throughout the Valley of the Sun, the Phoenix metro area, which includes a number of cities. If you haven't been to the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix metro area of Arizona, it is spread out. It's big. You can take a whole day driving. Well, not quite, but you can. It takes you a long time to drive from one side of the valley to the other. But anyway, now there's an idea called FEMA camps. Now the idea is that if civilization falls into anarchy, let's say some natural disaster or some terrorist event or something like that, and civilization falls into anarchy, civil unrest. Hey, there's a bird up there. Some big birds up there, if I can. But those probably just big crows. If I can. I have trouble focusing on stuff. They're on top of that light post. But the idea that at some point in time, the president or some authority declares martial law and herds all of us law-abiding citizens into FEMA camps, and I'm thinking that's probably what these warehouses are intended for. Probably not, but it is a horrifying thought. And you see, but I'm here on a Sunday morning when there's nothing going on. Let me just get some of these signs. No trespassing. Well, I'm still on the street. I don't think I'm trespassing, and there's different pieces of construction equipment over there. If anybody's interested in calling this Phil Starkley, that is, if you want to have a conversation with Phil Starkley, there's his number. Okay, you can get all that. That's where the new Buc-ee's has got to go. I'm gonna drive over there. I'm gonna use different microphones and just see where it's. The one that came with the camera works pretty good as long as there's no wind blowing. If there's wind blowing, it goes to crap. I'm either gonna get a microphone with a fuzzy thing on there, or maybe I can take some cotton balls or cut up a little carpet or something. Get a real fuzzy carpet. I don't know. I'll do something to see what works. There's a construction, if I can zoom in, there's a construction trailer for this site. I think it could be more of a, it really doesn't, just need a place to roll out your blueprints and tell your man what you wanted to do. You two guys man the forklift, you run the overhead crane, lift up the concrete. and it's about half a mile north of here is Interstate 10. If I can, you can see the traffic. It's going pretty good for early Sunday morning. Okay, bye back from this location.